Let Caesar Sportsbook take your game to the next level with daily boosts and offers. Bet $1, double your winnings on your next 10 wagers with Caesar Sportsbook.
Big gigantic, humongous. Yo, y'all nigga running their business like frogs. I'm pulling your shit with the dragon. I'm in it. Grab shit easy, I eat it for lunch. BB told me now your bitch tryna hunt. Design a drip or a 4 on the flip one. Look at that young nigga, yeah, he a big star. He should not fucking and kick out big pun. Eat it real good on these niggas like big pun. I got some money, you better go get some. Bitch got a hand out, but I ain't giving up. Little nigga 16, hop on with Tommy. Any give a damn, might fuck on the 100 bun. We was a great get it, young nigga ill. Sick it for. Nigga gon' big cause they know they can't get it up. Now I can't stop trying to run me a big it up. Pick up the bum, I'ma pick it up. Cash down on a new track, now I could've went and bought me a Porsche. And I got a little nigga bitch sucking on my dick right now till you lose all boy. Where I come from, nigga better go get them a gun, no say. Ain't no other choice. The shit since a baby, y'all nigga go crazy. I been here jump like a porch. Bitch, y'all nigga running these bitches like 40. Pull up your shit with the dragon, a minute from grab shit easy, I eat it for lunch. BB's on me, now your bitch tryna hunt. Design a drip or a 4 on the fruit punch. Look at that young nigga, yeah, he a big shot. He should not fucking and kick out big pun. Eat it real good on these niggas like big pun. Got out and tell the young nigga went back to the trap. Nigga not got to they talk over out. Now they don't run shit, niggas they getting over loud. Got to be hit in my lap. Rapping my lifestyle, these niggas out here cow. I put the east on the mouth. Said that I hold and I ate out the flout. Trying to find me a way out. Back in this bitch, back in the mix. Show with the kid, playing this shit. Follow real hard, I came out the first round pick. I ain't got shit for the bitch, I ain't no trick. Gotta fold up, trying to get a big new trick. Nigga, all crunny, you don't get split. I'm a big boss, man. I'm a young nigga saying hit. Bro, nigga better go and get a fix. Young nigga running these bitches like 40. Pull up your shit with the dragon, a minute from grab shit easy, I eat it for lunch. BB told me now your bitch tryna hunt. Design a drip or a 4 on the fruit punch. Look at that young nigga, yeah, he a big shot. He should not fucking and kick out big pun. Eat it real good on these niggas like big pun.
See, I need you to work some legs.
Doing 2 motherfucking months, yo. I'm trying, we been popping big shit on these fuck niggas, man. I'm saying shit ain't gonna never stop, dog. Shit.
Chuck, we do you dirty, we gon' play fair. Nigga tried to kick me out the game, I still made it in there. Lifestyle is fair, get my bitches, they come in, they call. Nigga 10 million sit on my hip, this bitch a killer bell. We got rocks up in my pieces, colder than the fridge bell. Y'all nigga lay y'all just start, I've been a million now. Please have to come to me with a problem, I'm too rich to count. Hey, I'm paid up in the booth right now, but this like that shit fail. It's about me, in my hood, I keep something to pull. They singing Moochie Boss, niggas standing with my guy, we took your wings and we touch your tail. Shout out to my niggas like you said, I'm paying right through my nails. Yeah, I've been chasing dividends, nigga. Take a friend, my friend bitch a man, nigga. Speed up on our 10, nigga. Tell them my homies and I bet they gon' come spin. They gon' spin that little shit happy, but it won't happen in the future. We do you dirty, we gon' play fair. Nigga tried to keep me out the game, I still made it in now. Lifestyle is fair, get my bitch and they come in the file. Nigga 10 million sit on my hip, this bitch a killer foul. I got rocks up in my pieces, colder than the fridge of doubt. Y'all niggas lay y'all just start, I've been a million now. Bitch like to come to me with a problem, I'm too rich to count. Hey, I'm made up in the booth right now, but this like that shit have. Show you pussy nigga what I'm about. I was tryna be up in the picture, we gon' rock a rock. Bitch, I'm a big dog, you a nigga scout. We done make it to the bed, fuck on my couch. Come on, shot up with my breed, we can't work that out. Niggas always trolling till they dead. Look, I'm talking out. Ever since I was a youngin' out the head, when the pack around. Ever since I was a youngin', I lit the game. When this shit went down, Chuck, we do you dirty, we gon' play fair. Nigga tried to keep me out the game, I still made it in game. Lifestyle is fair, get my bitches, they come in the past. Nigga 10 million sit on my hip, this shit a killer foul. Nigga rocks up in my pieces, colder than the fridge of doubt. Y'all niggas lay y'all to the start, I've been a million now. Bitch, I can come to you with a problem, I'm too rich to kill. Hey, I'm paid up in the booth right now, but this ain't that shit fair. Go on, ask about me, in my hood.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA.
We'll watch Raleigh in this one as they go up against Long Beach. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge.
Here we go.
So Long Beach wins the tip. Outside ball. Pass to Reed. No good from outside.
And even without that three-ball breakthrough for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic double.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Just sticking with it there. Ball rebounding is so important for this team.
First team foul.
And here is Raleigh now. 4-point game. The kick out to Hill. George with the steal. Here's Ben Kidd. That ball's nice speed that time from George. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Long Beach.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals playing disruptive basketball.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
And it's Green missing.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that. Oh, I can see some miscommunication from defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Raleigh shooting their first free throw of the contest.
The quintessential glue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
And it's blocked. They recover it. Robinson, that's good. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. George, that's a two-pointer. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about the quickness there from George? Pulling up before the defense can get set.
Duncan. Hill has the open look. Traps in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Lets it go with the three.
You better hit every shot.
Good for the three. George has got 5 now.
And that last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arm with a purpose and fires off his answer.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Team foul.
First one falls for. Robinson hits them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
The shot by George, no good. Outside, Green. And a dunk by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there, just hammering it home.
Offensive rebound. Outside for George. Here's Reed. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And it goes down 2 points.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
He trails by 5. Grand outside. The 10-footer. And it's Raleigh with another.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Outside, George. Lets the 3 fly. Hits it from 3-point range.
3 points.
George has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Long Beach.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Outside, Robinson. Back to Green. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Ball. From deep, George. Holly with the rebound. Here's Hill. Robinson. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Long Beach. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Long Beach here in this one?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Pass to Van Carolyn. Back to George. On the mark with the 15-footer. George has got 10 points in the game.
And definitely a shot George willing to take. His stroke makes it easy work for him.
Left side, Ball. And out of bounds, Raleigh will have it. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Raleigh. They trail by 6. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. There's a screen by Robinson. Over in the corner, Grant. Now moving the ball around.
And that's a great play on defense there. Forced him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal.
Here's Raleigh now. Hill drives in. And good that time. Hill's got his second bucket.
That quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special. No one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
And it's sent back by Hill. And it's out of bounds.
Come on, EBK.
By Hill. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Back to McGrady. Pass to Tatum. And again the miss by Long Beach. Hill drives in. Oh, look out! Look out! That's how you finish.
Yeah, that says it all right there. Grant Hill finishing the drive with some thunder. When he's moving at full speed, boy, it looks like he can fly.
And here is Robinson. They kick it out to Green.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. Back to Robinson. Over lead. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Long Beach making a switch here.
For Long Beach. Number 1, Zion Williamson.
1:51 left in the first half. Stolen by Brand. And oh, here we go. Hill.
This is where Hill can hurt you. Once he has a step on the B in transition, it's lights out.
Long Beach with the ball. Alley-oop try. On the wing, Duncan. Outside, Green. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got the lead up to 3 now for Raleigh. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Raleigh.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
Well, they've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Duncan. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan, just too much for the D to handle.
And Duncan drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Over in the corner, Green. Duncan left side. Pass to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Love the show of force here from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Down low. By Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Out to Duncan. In the corner, it's Robinson. Sinks the three-pointer. Robinson's got 11.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
With 1 on the clock. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Raleigh leads by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Raleigh lead by 3. Kicks it out to Malone. Over Van Carroll. James cooking from deep.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
A shot by McGrady, no good. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for Raleigh. And it's Wall in the corner. And Raleigh another 3.
Not lacking any confidence. When the ball hits Wall's hands, he is ready to let it fly.
Pass to Embiid. Back to McGrady. Shot. Launches a 3. Unable to get that one. A basket here would push their lead to double digits.
Yeah, looking in control at this point.
And here's James outside. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Long Beach trails by 9. Here's McGrady. The kick out to Frazier. Pass to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. McGrady. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. McGrady's got 7 points in the game. All with it. Now defended by Williamson.
Long Beach foul. Walt Frazier. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Wall. Pass to Malone. And Garnett has it in the corner. And Malone with the stuff.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Frazier outside. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Back to Embiid. Long Beach moving that ball around. 6 to shoot. Here's McGrady. Drills it from outside. He's got 10.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This game over now.
It's going to be on Zion Williamson. For Raleigh, they've been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And the explosiveness Wall brings to the point guard position is special. This guy is a major threat when healthy.
Here's McGrady. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside, Wall. Good, and the assist goes to Malone. Wall's got the lead up to 9 now. And Embiid throws it down.
Just come on. Like, how do you stop Embiid? Just using that bounce right there. Just unreal.
In for Long Beach, number 13.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Malone outside. Garnett outside. Outside, James. The kick out to Wall. Brown needs to get off a shot. Here's Malone. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
From deep, LeBron. That's tipped. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, George. And he's good on the 3-ball.
3 points.
George has got 13 points.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Malone in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Malone's got the lead back up to 9 now for Raleigh. From deep, George. You can't hit that one. No good. Shot missing. And so is Raleigh. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Long Beach. 9-point game. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ball's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Long Beach. James outside. The drive by James. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And already with an NBA body, Ronnie battling down low.
Back to Reed. Pass the ball. Now, here's George. Covered by LeBron. Puts up a deep 3. Shot clock at 6. Williamson with the bucket.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
In the corner, Tatum with it. What a jam! Tatum doing it with style.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David. From deep, George sinks the triple.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
They get it again. Back to Cunningham. Outside Tatum. James wide open. Good. It's Tatum picking up the assist. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Bronny has the range. Really makes it look effortless at times.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Long Beach trails by 8. Pass to Reed. Driving inside. And the rejection by Tatum. In the corner, it's James. Fires for 3. And Brawley, another 3. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Rock.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And another difference maker for them has been their opportunistic defense. They are really piling up the steals in this one.
And it's George finishing it off.
And holding nothing back there. George gives the dunk his all.
Pass to Malone. In the corner, Tatum with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Personal foul.
It's the first that will push the lead to double digits.
At the line for 2.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
There's the 3. Kept alive. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. That ball was nice speed that time from George.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What do you do?
Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Ball ready for these moments. Showing he wants the rock in his hands.
Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he will go up and knock those down.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's McGrady. Off target from outside. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock. And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, we have to hit their stride right at the crucial moment. They put this game away in style.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for David
Robinson hits them both. Ball feeling it out a bit. It's good from long range. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he sinks the second.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
Nobody near George. And out of bounds, Long Beach will have it.
Long Beach ball.
And so it's Raleigh winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were going to be playing home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining.
Yo.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge.
Go.
Zarali will get the first possession. To the middle. And finish off by Robinson.
GG's mine.
When he's deep inside, it's clear for takeoff.
Malone outside. Beasley for three.
You should not make that.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Robinson. Out to Duncan. On the wing, Green. 6 to shoot. Here's Robinson. It's rebounded by Johnson. Philadelphia with the ball. In the corner, Reed with it. And it's off from three-point range. Malone with the block. They recover. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Malone drives in, and it's sent back by Hill. Brand right side. And it's Brand with the jam.
I love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the
Beasley outside. From downtown, Holly with the rebound. Loose. Beasley with the steal. Hill grabs the miss.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him. Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that is the easy points for him at the rim.
They get the rebound. Beasley with a clean look. It's good from long range. Beasley's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's next level stuff from AD. He draws the eye of the defense and then locates the open man.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And that one is good by Beasley.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now, here is Robinson. Banked in off the glass.
David Robinson.
6 points for him.
And the formula is simple for these guys. Get Robinson the ball near the hoop and watch the Admiral operate.
It's tipped. Reed with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Davis has the open look. Drills it from outside.
And this team wants Davis looking to score and putting pressure on the defense.
David Robinson. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 48 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The three from Davis. Hits it from three-point range.
It's always a good sign when the three is falling for Davis. It really opens up the rest of his game.
Here's Green. There's the drive. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Davis. It's Beasley on the wing. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Green, no luck.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Beasley for three. Outside Robinson. And so it's Philadelphia. Headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pace so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Pass to Beasley. The three. Here's Davis. Now Reed sinks the triple. Reed's got the lead up to 10 now for Philadelphia.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Robinson. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside positions.
And here's Davis for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect this perimeter game. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Reed. From down in the low post, it goes. Reed's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this game.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And for his position, Davis, a solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
David Robinson. And that one, good. Robinson's got 10 points.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Trains the three-pointer.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest that play.
Ball's not loose. Pass to Duncan.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan, just too much for the D to handle.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first.
Tim Duncan.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw.
McDaniel, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping it.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Outside, James. That three off the mark. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Led by as many as 14 points. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. For Raleigh, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Pass to Malone. And again, no good by Raleigh. Philadelphia leading by 9. Outside for Thomas. Beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Duncan.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
Ball taking his time here. In the corner, it's James. Thomas with the steal. And stolen by LeBron. That one drops for him. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
And here is Raleigh now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. James left side. Just 5 on the clock. That's tipped. Smith outside. And so it's Philadelphia enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific 3-point shooting display. Back to the action in just a minute. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Philadelphia leading by 12. Duncan outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Cunningham looking it over. Screen by Malone. On the wing, Malone. It's Malone finishing it off.
Ooh, and I hope he didn't hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he?
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan, just too much for the D to handle.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And it's Garnett at the elbow. Cunningham outside. Taken away. Back to Black. Here's Hansbrough. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Only trails by 12. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Smith. Outside for Thomas. Those 3 pointers off the mark. They get a chance to cut the deficit to within 10. Here's Malone. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Malone is relentless inside. So strong. Non-stop effort.
Philadelphia shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Thomas. And both free throws good for Thomas. Raleigh trails by 10. Poke loose. In the corner, it's Hansbrough. Fires the three. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
There's Thomas with the three. Holly with the rebound. 1:52 left here in the third quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
It's Garnett on the wing. Picks it out to Malone. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself.
That's good, King plays. What's going on?
Kevin Garnett taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Back in. Out to the right wing. Here's Black. To the wing right side. It's good.
Doing good. Time to come back from his leave out here.
How about the vision?
Wow.
Just there to deliver the ball.
Duncan is a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Only trailing by 12. Raleigh moving the ball around. At the ball. It's stolen. It's stolen by Cunningham. Here's Garnett. Tatum. This is the ball. Philadelphia by 12. From deep three-point land. Duncan with the bucket. Duncan's got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up to Raleigh. Pass to Malone. The rebound by Hansby.
Lock in. Bullshit. If I lose. I lose, I lose. I win, I win. Get off.
Thanks for joining us here on Sports Basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Henry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge.
Here we go.
So Raleigh gets the first possession. Raleigh calls timeout. outside, Green. There's the drive. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
Draymond Green is going to be very excited about that play.
And that one's good, George.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another import, Michael Jordan.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Probably making their last shot. Look at 6. Here's Doncic. Robinson pulls it in.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from him.
Duncan right side. Oh, the dunk by Duncan.
And that's a slam dunk from the big fundamental. You don't want to get in the way when he's throwing it down.
Doncic looking it over. A three-pointer off the mark. But there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Been pretty interesting to watch Tim through his career have some struggles from the free throw line and then regain his consistency.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Tatum's shot is off. Pass to Green. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Green's got 6.
Draymond's energy, guess what? It's here. It's in the game right now, and he's attacking.
Stolen by Duncan. Here's Robinson. Out to Duncan. And stolen by Tatum. .141 left in the first quarter of the game. Ball's knocked loose. Can they get it? Driving inside. And the dunk by Tatum.
How about Tatum there with the finish with some authority above the rim.
The drive by Green.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Raleigh leading by 6. Outside Hill. Raleigh moving the ball around. Green inside. Stolen by Duncan. And slammed up by Tatum.
Tatum, good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
Duncan, a screen. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And stolen by Tatum. Stolen by Duncan. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 5.
Duncan just too good around the rim. That's a cakewalk for him.
Robinson with the block. And he recovers it. Tatum a screen. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Pass to Duncan. Atlanta with the rebound.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
What a performance for Draymond Green. He has been the story for Raleigh. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Raleigh?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Raleigh. They lead by 4. Entered on the wing. Going inside. Back to Wembanyama. Stolen by Robinson. Pass to Duncan.
Atlanta foul. Anthony Black. First personal foul. First team foul.
Cunningham outside. Let's go. And it's Reed pulling it down. Atlanta trails by 4. Here's Black to the middle. Fires the 3. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2.
Atlanta foul. Anthony Black. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Puts it up from 17. Cunningham's shot is off.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Brand. Takes it off the glass. Brand's got the lead up to 6 now for Raleigh.
And finally, someone scored.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Wembanyama, a screen. Hunted on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Lets it go. Out left to the wing. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle. That's it. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Substitution on the court.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Drexler right side. 6 on the shot clock. And that one good. Paul George has got 5 now.
That's just a good-looking shot from Paul George. Gets it right into his shooting pocket and finishes it off with confidence.
Cunningham drives in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
The 2 areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
And Atlanta shooting their first free throws of this. All free throws good from Doncic.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
As it goes out of bounds, Raleigh able to keep the ball here. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Duncan misses. Atlanta trails by 3. The try by Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there, just hammering it home.
Cunningham goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
The drive to be great is something that Cade Cunningham quietly possesses. He has all the tools to be a very special player.
Some changes for Raleigh.
Watch
55 seconds left now here in the second. Doncic, no good. Raleigh leading by 3. All with it. Guarded now by Duncan. All taking his time here. to the paint. Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
How about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Now, Doncic. And that's collected by Malone. And a deep three from James. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so is Raleigh, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And so Doncic will bring it up for Atlanta. 7-point differential. Here's Duncan. Oh, good with the triple.
Getting close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Leonard. Shoots over James. And that one's good. Leonard's got the first basket of the third quarter for Atlanta. Here's Wall. It's hauled in by Paul George. Atlanta trails by 5. Outside Wall. And the basket by Malone. Malone's got his first 2 points.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
Tatum from 3.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Outside, James. Raleigh moving the ball around. And the dunk by James.
Oh, yes, this James, he can fly as well.
Now here's Leonard for the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
From deep, Wall. Launches it. Good, it's Malone picking up the assist. And probably leads by 6.
Not lacking any confidence.
Stunning the crowd and the defense with that one. What a show from Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Garnett, the screen. Back to James. Pass to Wall. Now James. And it's off from 3-point range. Out to Doncic. Outside Leonard. From downtown. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Always a threat from range. Give Kawhi those looks. That's at your own risk.
On the wing, James. In the corner, it's James. From range, LeBron is good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Garnett left side. Paul George with the steal. Down low. Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Leonard has the ball in his hands a ton, and those are some big hands. Comfortable handling the rock and making plays.
Up top, Malone. Atlanta with the rebound.
Raleigh foul call. Moses Malone. First personal foul.
For Atlanta, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the free throw is good. Now taken by 1.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Atlanta calls timeout. Seconds left in the third. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. And this is what you want to see. Mangum attacking with authority inside.
Here's one. It's good. And there's a block called on the play. He'll get 1 free throw.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, he's shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Here's Black. Scoreless thus far. Takes it out to Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. And the last second attempt is not going for it. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting 4th quarter. And we'll be back. 35. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for Rollins. Outside, Wall. Malone with the screen. Kicks it out to James. Stolen by Drexler. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And George with the stuff.
Oh, man, how's that for a finish? I love seeing PG hammer it down.
Screen by Malone. Ball. And Wall with the slide.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Here's Wembanyama. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and he'll shoot 2. It goes on Moses Malone. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was out. His impact is amazing.
Draymond rising up into the contact. He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Wembanyama, a screen. Just 4 to shoot. No good on the 3.
He's got a great score. That one almost dropped.
Duncan with the bucket.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Outside Tatum. Pass to George. Robinson pulls it in. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Here's Hill. Drexler with the block.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside for George. Carries the long-range George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a break.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Atlanta timeout.
With an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. Now with the game in the balance, coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Free ball.
And I like when moving out as aggressive on offense because defenses feel powerless to stop.
It's stolen by Duncan. Not much in the line.
Backcourt violation.
Backcourt violation. Inside. Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Concentration from Duncan. Doesn't budge even in the biggest of moments.
For the fourth quarter. Round of 5 on the shot clock. The putback. It's good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Yeah, so the game is on the line, and you don't want Tim Duncan with the basketball. You're crazy.
Here's Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up. And able to get that one to go with all the contact. He sinks the clutch free throw. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 2-point ball game.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Duncan can't hit. Atlanta with the ball. Yes!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
No good from Brand.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Atlanta making a switch here. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Hill has the open look. Stolen by Tatum. Green with the block. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And here's Doncic from the arc. And so it's Atlanta with the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.